Hey guys, so I went to the gun show yesterday and I stumbled across this guy. It is the new Diamondback AM2, which has been kind of an intriguing gun for me since I did some stumbling around online and I came across it and looked for it and couldn't find any reviews on it, nor could I find it for sale on any online gun shops, which is kind of odd for me. But anyways, stumbled across it at the gun show, did a little wheeling and dealing, and here it is. Came home with her. And it comes in your cheap cardboard box, which Smith & Wesson, a lot of guys are doing now, which, quite honestly, I don't really give a shit because those plastic cases that come in, sometimes they just take up space and you don't use the damn things. So, I'll open the box up. Bang! There you go. Pretty straightforward, right? Comes with your awesome lock, paperweight, whatever. I've used them to hold gates shut, so, but nobody's interested in that. Diamondback gives you the sticker. They're pretty cool, I guess. You know, little prize, I guess. I don't know what you know. Your manual, which, you know, come in handy sometimes, especially your takedowns, whatever, especially on a new gun. And then it comes in this little range sleeve, pistol sleeve, not embroidered, just screen printed, some kind of material, but still pretty cool, you know, kind of good just to kind of throw it in your safe and keep it protected, keep the dust off. There's the firearm. Very Glockish looking, which you hear a lot. I have it open so you can see that. Oh, there is no bullets in there. You can see that follower. It's not fluorescent, which I was kind of surprised by, considering all the newer guns are coming with those fluorescent orange or fluorescent yellow followers in there now. Magazine, yeah, drop safe and clean. Looks pretty standard, you know, the feed ramp and everything. Got a little bit of a polish to it. I noticed this right off the bat though, is for using a new gun. See that, see what it focuses. Yeah, you can see that just a little bit of slide gunning put some, you know, marks on there, but you know, whatever, that don't bother me. It's a compact. I don't know. I would say compact, but it's almost a cross halfway between a subcompact and a compact. I guess depending on how you look at it. Oh, that magazine. Oof, that's stiff. Might need some breaking in. But yeah, it's got good aggressive front cocking serrations. It's got, you know, pretty good same on the back for the rear. It's got metal 3-dot sights. Let me try to hold on a sec. I got one hand. Let me put the slide forward. There we go. There we go. That looks a little better. Yeah, like I said, 3-dot, standard 3-dot sights. See if it focuses in. Yeah, 3-dot sights. It's got the indicator in the back, you know, for the striker indicator, cock. Metal trigger. Squared off trigger guard. Got those little serrations in the front, if you know, depending on how you hold your firearm. Texturing on the grip. When I first picked it up, I was very pleased with that. It's got a really good feel. It's not overly aggressive. It's a little bit of a finger groove to it, but not anything like the Gen 4, Gen 3 Glocks or your H&Ks or anything. So it's not really telling me where I have to put my hands, but it's just an added little texturing in there. Fits actually really nice, especially for a small carry firearm, which this is intended for. Got a little bit of a beaver tail on it, which I do like, especially in a smaller firearm such as this. I haven't shot it yet, but I would imagine even being just a 9mm, being a small gun, that is really going to help control for muzzle flip, which I kind of was a toss-up on the new M&Ps when they switched to the 2.0 from the first gen. They got rid of that, but Like on this size, I really like that. I think that's going to come in handy as far as keeping my accuracy and follow-up shots with such a small firearm. Fit and finish. There's no slop. I mean, I wiggle it. Really there is no slop in it. That slide frame fit, there is no wiggle or slop in it. Comes with 2 magazines. Put that down there. It comes with this 10 rounder, which is a flush fit 10 round double stack that you seen when beginning of the video I dropped out. But it comes with this guy. This is the kind of funny part. I kind of chuckle a little bit when I seen it. 15 rounder with that sleeve on it, and let me just see if I can do this in one hand. Get this guy in there. Bang! Isn't that just funny looking? That's almost range toy or bedside kind of gun, but it adds this overly sized, like full size grip to it, which it doesn't feel bad. I mean, it really doesn't. I don't know if I would necessarily carry it with this in, but I mean, you get the added firepower, I guess, with it if you're going to the range, or if you just want to leave it in your bedside table, home defense like that. It does feel really good because it follows up and it fits pretty tight against there, on the grip. That sleeve does pretty good. A little, space in between, which is understandable. It's going to be that way, but even I had to put the texturing on that sleeve just in the right place. So, I mean, I have pretty big hands. And that fits pretty good. I mean, it does feel good. Again, no slop. So, I mean, they're really positive. They drop nice and free and smooth. Trigger pull on this. Again, like I said, you already seen. It was clear, so don't freak out on me. But trigger pull is long on this. You see it take up, break. Now we get to try the little one-hand manipulation right on the first video. Reset right there. You can hear it. It's very audible, but it's long. But there's no sloppiness to the trigger. It's just long. It's almost like it's a double action pull for sure. Take a lot of tension there. Bang, and it breaks, but it breaks clean, very crisp when it does break. So I guess, I mean, I don't know, we'll see what it's like when I take it to the range, but I've had firearms that do have that same kind of trigger pull on it where it's really long and a lot of tension on it, but when it does break, it's clean and crisp. It's just something you gotta train with, you get used to on certain guns. My Canic actually is totally day and night different for more of an entry-level price gun, but I sometimes tend to like these heavy, long trigger pulls. That's kind of why I like revolvers a lot, too. I like that trigger. There's something satisfying to me. But yeah, not a bad deal, as far as my wheeling and dealing. I think the MSRP on these is, $400 and up. And I'd say that's pretty straightforward right now, considering like you can't find them anywhere yet. And I think they come, I did see online that they are making these in an FDE, black slide FDE frame option. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take it out and shoot it and see if I can get somebody to film for me, so I'm not trying to do this with one hand. A little difficult. And see how she freaking fires, Hope you guys liked the video. It's my first video, so don't be too hard of a critic on me. But yeah, if you like the video, like the channel, any comments, questions, or anything, feel free to drop me. Yeah, that's it.